Well, that was disappointing to say the least. Yes, I didn't lose, but I didn't win. And that's disappointing. When you have a play of that magnitude, my first 30 dime release in college football in over 3 years, and to watch a pinball type of game, to watch Arizona take a 21-point lead in the first half when you're laying 21, and to see that lead teeter back and forth between 28 and 21, and to see the final number end right there on 21, it's disappointing, to say the least. Because listen, when you invest that type of play and that type of game and to walk away with a push, to me, that's like a loss. Yeah, I know it was a push, but to me, it was a loss. And that's how I really feel about it. Because again, you come out with a play, again, of that magnitude, you expect to walk away with a win. So to me, it was a lost Saturday anyway. I sliced it and also ruined my plans for today because I had a game that I loved in the NFL that I was going to come right back. And you know me, I like to press the action when I'm winning. And I had hit a 39 play last Sunday with the Cowboys over the Chiefs, and I was going to come right back with a 39 play that I liked every bit as much. But, I can't possibly do that today because it just goes against all my principles in terms of bankroll allocation and money management as well. So, and it was a mixed bag of nuts for the handicappers here at the site yesterday. Chris Jordan yesterday had an ultra rare triple your wager release, and he lost with Syracuse yesterday. Now, granted, $1 bettors are still up $59,000 over the past 354 days. We're talking almost 1 year, and today has the 11th ever double your wager 2,000 star NFL release in his 35-year handicapping career on the Green Bay Chicago game, and he just hit two of them over the past week with the Lions on Monday night and with Jacksonville last Sunday. So it's not exactly like he's in the poorhouse, but that was a disappointing play for him yesterday. But there were other guys that did cash with their big plays yesterday. Joey Cutell, Joey Juice, we call him. He's one of the producers of the hit HBO show Ballers. He cashed in with another 100-dime play in college football. Washington State over Utah, and he's now 8-1 with those college football 100-dime releases since joining the site. And today, his third ever 200-dime raised the table locks release since he joined the site back in early September. It's on Washington and Minnesota. That's a 1 o'clock kickoff, and that is available for over half price off by using coupon code JUICE. Needless to say, it's twice as big as all those 100-dime plays he hit in college football. And also Anthony Redd, props going out to him, cashing in last night with a 150-dime play. 100-dime play is his normal top-rated selection as he hit with Oklahoma a wire-to-wire route over TCU for football winner number 26 out of 42. And today raised the bar 150-dime winner number 8 out of 12, just as strong. The Sunday night game, Patriots and Broncos, and it's over half price off by using coupon code RED, his last name REDD. By the way, Chris Jordan, I meant to tell you that W wager play, which he has going today on Green Bay, Chicago, the 11th ever in 35 years, that's the half price play of the day using coupon code HALF. Okay, now with the complimentary plays yesterday, took a split cashing in with Missouri, losing with Notre Dame, cashing in with South Carolina, losing with Florida International. Some people say, well, gee, do you regret not going with Missouri? Do you regret? And I put in my analysis that I had considered going with Arizona in the first half last night, and that would have easily been a winner at minus 12 points. I don't. If you're gambling, there is no room for second-guessing yourself, second-guessing others. There's no room for looking back with regret because, listen, it's full speed ahead. I have never been one of these guys that sits there and go, oh, woe is me. I'm going to be suicidal. I'm going to be at the edge of the cliff today. I'm thinking of jumping off because I should have done this instead of doing that. Listen, that's for somebody else. You place your money down, you move forward. Yeah, it sucks that I didn't win last night. And again, you think I lost, I pushed, but that's it. You move forward. There's no guarantees in gambling. And as I said yesterday, it was a play that was big for me, but it wasn't a play that I told you to go and sacrifice your mortgage payment, take your college tuition for your kids out of the bank, or not buy food. You had to bet within your means because the golden rule gambling always will be and always has been and always should be, never bet more than you can afford to lose, and you never find yourself in the deep financial abyss from which there is no escape. And that's the reality of life. It's a tough one to adhere to, but I wish more people would. Okay, let's get to your complimentary plays here, and it's not a great card. I got to lay the 11 points with Detroit. The Browns coming off a bye week. Before that, they lost 33-16 at Minnesota, or to Minnesota in London. Listen, I mean, how can you have much faith in a team like the Browns that have lost 23 of their last 24 games straight up, going 6-18 against the spread in that stretch? Lions on a 9-4-1 ATS roll at home, coming off that big road win at Lambeau on Monday night. Yeah, they're on a short week, but they have a little momentum. They're playing at home. Matthew Stafford, 26 of 33, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns against the Packers. He's coming off that season-high 423-yard effort the prior week at home against a very good Steelers defense. Now the Lions' problem remains red zone offense. They're one of the worst in the league. The good news is they're a little better than the Cleveland Browns, who are even worse than them when it comes to red zone offense. Neither one of these teams can run. Both of these teams do very good with run defense. So it all comes down to Matthew Stafford picking apart a Browns secondary that's allowing 68.8% completions and has already yielded 16 touchdown passes to opposing quarterbacks. I feel pretty good about that. So I'm willing to go ahead and lay the double digits with the Lions in this game. The other game, I like the Patriots. I'm not sure if the Patriots... You know what? Let's scratch this play. Listen, I broke down the play. I'm not sure if the Patriots are for real. Yeah, it's nice that the Patriots have, toughened up their defense the last 4 games, only yielding an average or 17 points or less during that 4-game winning streak. I don't know if they played anybody good. I don't even know if the Falcons are any good when they beat them. But this Denver team's lost 4 in a row and 5 out of 6. I don't think they're nearly as bad as they showed in losing 51-23 at Philadelphia last week. Obviously, Brock Osweiler isn't any better than Trevor Siemian. I think it was encouraging for the Patriots where they saw that the Eagles just ran roughshod over this once proud Broncos defense. And I think the Broncos will rebound tonight. So the more I think about it, let's stay away from that complimentary play. Instead, let's take a look at the Cowboys game. I know Ezekiel Elliott is out, but really, I think Alfred Morris and Darren McFadden and Rod Smith will do an adequate job. And really, it's Dak Prescott, who's sitting in a 63% clip with 16 touchdowns and 4 interceptions that really makes this Cowboys offense go. And really, have the Falcons done anything to show you they're worthy this season? That offense just looks clunky. That's the best. Disjointed, out of sync. That's the best I can say. They don't look like that smooth machine that was running so effectively last year. A little concerned that the left tackle for the Cowboys, Tyron Smith, is going to be out for this game. But listen, Falcons have lost 4 of their last 5. They're coming off a 20-17 loss in Carolina. They were 4 for 15 in that game on 3rd and 4th downs. Again, this is a real tough game to pick too. So, ultimately I'd handicap these games. I figured I'd give you my opinions. I lean a little toward the Cowboys there, lean a little toward the Patriots in the night game, but your official free pick today is going to be the Lions, because how can I bet on the Cleveland Browns? I don't care how many points you're getting. I just can't get that enthused about Cleveland. So the Lions, your one and only official free pick for this Sunday.